Hello everybody, and welcome to a new modern video. Today I'm playing Keruga the Macrosage as my companion in a 4-color Omnath deck. If you're watching this video, that means that you like to see some long modern leagues on Magic Online. If you're watching this, please consider subscribing. Yesterday I was checking the stats of my YouTube channel, and I noticed that a very large portion of people watch without being subbed. Subbing is free on YouTube, so that is something that improves the channel stats. Let's begin. We have our big companion over here on the draw, which is not great in a deck that doesn't play 1 or 2 drops. But outside of that, let's give this deck a go. Reasons to play this over regular 4-color. Well, mostly because it was the most highly placed deck of the European RC by streamer and YouTuber Respectthecat. I respect his deck buildings, skills, and opinions. A very good mana base here of going Ziatora Proving Ground, Island Plains. Ooh, nice binding. Also, by playing the Keruga, you can't trap yourself at putting Branding 6 in your deck, so you can actually win games with this archetype. That's another upside. Opponent's probably playing Amulet, which should be not the worst matchup. I guess if I was on the play, would have been better. But it's not the worst matchup. Alright, I'll just pass here. I want to keep up Binding instead of playing Fire Ice, since my opponent can just easily get to the mana they want with an Amulet of Vigor. Hallowed Fountain in the deck. I hope so. I assumed it was. There is, yes. There's a lot of lands in this deck. 24 plus. Okay, so they get full mana here. Let's see what they do. They play Ring and Pass. I think I'm okay with binding on Amulet, and then I bounce Ring with Teferi. What do you guys like about? Do you guys like that line? I think it's a good line. Do I care about Plains, or do I get a Hallowed Fountain? Oh, I think I get Hallowed Fountain, yeah. I'm gonna go binding on the Amulet. Then untap. Play Teferi and bounce the Ring. And go. Definitely set back my opponent a lot. It's turn 4 and I just have a semi-grow chamber. Now granted, their deck plays extra land drop cards, so they can just pop off again. Exactly, Azusa. Not everyone plays this card anymore, but it's obviously very good in slow matchups like this. Mycosynth Gardens. Anything else? Amulet of Vigor, you have another one. That's bad. Toleria West. Okay. So you have 3 cards. One is the One Ring. Yeah, Azusa was insane. Ooh, also Leyline Binding is insane here. So I probably don't care about Azusa anymore. Right? Yeah. What if I just go... What if I just go... Thinking about this now for a sec. Let's just go Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Fetchland go. Now, you can go Titan. Maybe I should just binding the amulet and accept that you have the ring. Is that okay? Super difficult situation. I can also go. Okay, I think I have a better line here. It is going to be dead. Then I go Sacred Foundry, binding on amulet, and then Fire Ice on your bounce land. Now you could go for ring, yes, but it's unlikely. You don't have that many untapped lands. All right, possession. Okay, you go for ring. I mean, I thought about my line for a long time, so even if it didn't pay out, I think I'm still not too unhappy with it, because obviously he had a fail case and it failed. Do I go for ring or do I go for Omnath? Omnath is much better if I get a fetch land. Ring is much better if I don't. I think I'm gonna go for ring. Hello, chicken pet. Let's see what happens now. I mean, not in a good spot at all, but I can see drawing like another binding to get rid of the ring and then Solitude for items and such. Gotta go for Titan with Summoner's Pact. Let's see what I grab. Hello, Lupo. Earlier I played Grixis Shadow. I went 3-2, but I didn't like the deck at all. Yeah, they could get like double bounce land and get back to Lorien West Boseiju. I don't think it's unreasonable. Boseiju is really good in that deck. So good. They got Boris Garrison, Simic Growth Chamber. So yeah, they did get double bounce land. That's cool. And they get back Boseiju and Tulare West. They still have to make a land drop. Huh? Lijara Mirror Lake. Okay. Draw two with the ring. Tishana's Tidebinder. It's a good card. I'm gonna start with Omnath, Locus of Creation. Do red, green, blue, white. Draw. Fairy. Hmm. I just wanna bounce the ring. I replay it. I think I can tap the Mirror Lake with Fire Ice. Yeah, it's probably correct. right? I guess I don't have any blue sources, so I can't bounce. Just play a ring, and I'll pass. I think this matchup is very, very long. Very, very long, this matchup. I think I have the cards to win, so let's just play well. Running Solitude here is great. I have the one ring protection, I can't die. Solitude is play it now. This is 100 matchup, 100% a matchup of patience. Whoever decides to move first usually loses. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, it's not a matchup I've played recently, but I remember that the One Ring was like the One Ring quote unquote lock was the way for my deck to win. Okay, they get tried the Elysian Grove here. They filter the mana with Mikasin Gardens. And they cast the Dryad. Okay. They play Valakut. Ooh, they can shoot that. Okay. Actually, I had to pitch another Omnath, so let's go on. Valakut is a main, they don't have to shoot themselves. I know they have Boseiju in end. And also Telera West. See what the bounce. Mm-hmm. Okay. Top up, keep draw. Take one. Draw two. Immediately. Okay, binding's nice. What do I do? I spend 3 mana to kill the Dryad. Then I can spend 3 mana to play Teferi. Maybe just Let me just do this. So I'll dead this, and then I'll fire this. And then I pass. With Tishana and binding up. I have Boseiju in end, so I know my Leyline Binding isn't particularly good here. We have Tidebinder, the Tuleria West. But it can Tidebinder a lot of things, even the Boseiju can Tidebinder. I think what we're gonna do is Pact for... That was very unexpected. That was very unexpected. Looks like they're passing. So I'm gonna play Binding here on the ring. They tap it. And do I want to play Tishana on it? Think so. I don't know if this turn was played well on my side, on my part. It's kind of like a 2-for-1. I mean, I can always like binding, bounce the binding if I want to. How many Omnath does my list play? I think 4, right? Eight. You'll do the following year. I'm gonna grab a forest, play ring, draw, and I'll play Teferi. Then I bounce the binding. I want to bounce the saga here. Yeah, it's probably better to bounce the saga. Alright, pass. So yeah, I fetched the wrong land. Because I thought I wanted to bounce binding, but then I changed my mind. Not entirely sure how can this game end. I'm guessing I'm losing at the moment. I mean, I have 3 Solitude in my deck and 1 Binding. What is my plan here? How can I win the game? So I feel like I'll be inevitably ending either cards in my deck or rings. If you guys have ever played this matchup before, how does it usually end for me to win? Is it timer? The binder doesn't remove the ability of a land, only creatures, planeswalker, and artifact. It may be timer. I don't know. I guess I'll go to the bathroom as my opponent resolves the Cultivator Colossus triggers. Yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, but like, Monitz, even in the games of ring loops, like, how do you win? Because eventually, right, you either run out of deck or like you run out of the deck, no? So do you deck your opponent because they do something like what my opponent just did, going to 15 cards in the deck. I don't know. Anyway, my opponent finished their turn. We'll get a Steam Vents, and you can go. Obviously, here my win condition is the clock. This is just game one, and they have 11 minutes. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this again. Actually, I should probably just go ring. Top top land and pass. Go to discard of 2. Does that click 0, which is yield until end step? Like I know I have Tidebinders and chat and such, but I guess I should 5, yeah. Magical line win condition is a clock on paper. I don't know. I don't really see it. In paper, I don't really see it. Maybe the deck needs one Jace as win condition for these situations. Yeah, I remember I was playing Jace in the what's it called, the other deck, the Cascade Beans. But I guess it was very likely that you went to this spot, whereas now it doesn't happen very often. I think on Magical Line, it's the clock is you in favor. In paper, it's against you because a draw it's bad for you. On Magical Line, you can win because of the clock. And I basically just have to draw into another ring or Teferi to prolong. But even then, there obviously isn't a consistent way to say I'll win. Dakoval, 62 months. Thank you, Dakoval. 62 every day from the first one. Think I'm dead on board. I'll see what I can do. But I think I'm dead on board now. I don't even know if I have any lands left in the deck. I don't. The game is over now, but guess I'll click some more buttons until I die. Yes, this is Marco's list. I respect the cat. Okay, I died. Game 1, 9 minutes to 13. My deck, I think I had a bunch of more rings and Teferis, man. Is there a way where I need endurance to like loop the rings and Teferis? Maybe. May actually be. Fable looks pretty bad. Maybe I need like is it possible that that's a win condition? What do you think? Is there a world where I need to bring in dispute? No, I think I can see like locking them out with the endurance and Teferis and rings. Plus, you have Force of Vigor, so having green cards isn't the worst. I mean, you have Keruga. That's your green card. I think the mana base here it's Bant Triumph followed by Jund Triumph. Yeah, I think Bant Jund makes the most sense. Can it be Bant Grixis the best? You think Bant Grixis is the best? Hmm. Okay, I'll do Bant Grixis. Maybe. No, I'll do Bant Jund. I'll need double green. Do I go Binding? Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have played Island. That was a mistake. Not that it matters, but still. That's impressive. Turn 3 double Amulet 4 mana ring. That's impressive. Wow, Azusa. Okay. They still don't have 6 mana though. They need something else. Oh no, they have double Amulet. Oh wow, I'm dead. Crazy. They had grid into turn 3 kill. Must be. Must be. Yeah, for all of you out there that cut Azusa from their deck. I don't think it's correct. Like you just want to have one in the deck to win in this spot. I like it. I like it. All right, let's go Keruga. Sure. I wouldn't mind being on the play with this deck, but that's okay. What's that? Thoughts is perfect. I love when my opponent starts with Thoughtseize. Best feeling ever. It's supposed to be fragile. Yeah, I mean, it's bad to draw for sure. But just having in the deck, like my opponent won because they had it in the deck, right? If they let me a turn, I think I'm just probably would have stabilized that game. Oh wow, they took Lórien Revealed. Huh. That's that's strange to see, but okay. Guess I would have gotten my man of any color. If I draw it anyway, I do. Whoa, that's exactly the one I wanted to draw to. That's nice. We'll get 5 color now. Is that orc? Hmm. Let's do fire ice, killing those 2 things. Yeah. Ping pang. Ping pang. You Fable. Do you go Fable? You do. Very strong. Do I... So I definitely want to keep Tishana for the last chapter of it. So for now, I'm just going to go dead on the Goblin Shaman. And then we'll see what I draw next. Wait, I'll let you discard. I don't care about countering that ability. The thing that Heretico is that Azusa gives you, like, ramps you more than the Grazer, though, right? If you have 2 amulets. Okay, I'm just passing. And when you try to flip Fable, I'll play Tishana so that the Fable stays exiled. Now, and so Fable dies here. He never needed her. Well, my opponent needed it that game. Without Azusa, they wouldn't have won. Yeah, that's an easy grief on the One Ring. Although I may never draw land anyway. Yeah. How about I just attack and play Keruga? 'Cause I don't care too much about your grief. Sorry, and get back Keruga, man. You love to play against Cam when they have the Pioneer deck draw. Yeah. Yeah, very unstable deck. Sorry, not unstable, inconsistent, I guess. It's just sometimes it's great, sometimes it's very medium. I think I'm gonna go double at least one binding, maybe double, we'll see. And at least in Pioneer they don't play Blackleaf Cliff, so on turn 4 you can actually cast your 4-drop. Whereas in Modern, on turn 4 my opponent couldn't cast their 4-drop. So I don't know if actually a Pioneer deck would have been better here. They had 2 Amulets, 3 floating, they would have got there with Grazer. Is it true? Okay. Huh. That's true actually. You're right. So you go. My opponent went double amulet, bounce land, 4 mana. You go pack for Grazer. Yeah, it's true. You go to 7 mana anyway. You're right. So the Azusa wasn't needed. I see. Yeah, that's why I net deck because I don't know much. What amulet? Okay, it's not something that doesn't have Bowmaster up, so I can just go land Keruga next turn. Let me just land Solitude too. I think I'll go land Keruga now. Just drawing 2 cards. You can't really lose after you do that. Keep the Solitudes for the shield and such. I could have gone for more, but then I could have also discarded it with a Thoughtseize. So just cash in my 5 mana 5/4 draw 2, which is very good. Da4, thank you for the raid. Welcome, you guys. I hope you're ready for tomorrow when we have the new set to draft. I know that you are a draft main. I look forward to that a lot. I'm not gonna block here for the attack. I don't want my Kirugone to die to a Bone Crusher G. 8 mana 5/4 draw 2 for free. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about that. It's for free. It's for free and you get it every game. Also, thanks to Keruga, you don't trap yourself in playing Brennan 6. So that's a lot of pluses. You lost a lot today to save all the luck for tomorrow. Nice. Always, you gotta You gotta decide when to use the luck. Keruga forces you to only play good cards. No, I didn't say that. We're playing Dead Gone. I didn't say that. But I said that you don't play with Ren and 6. I think I want to block here. I think it's good to block here. Oh, maybe I don't block. Oh, they are ringing my bell, which is weird. I didn't expect anyone today. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So they bolted my Solitude. I'm gonna go probably just Sacred Foundry Dead Gone here. Sacred Foundry Dead Gone. Teferino. Teferino. Okay. Do I want to bounce anything? No, I'll just plus it. If they go Molten Collapse, it's a little bit annoying, but okay. They already played 2 Terminates, so they can't play too many Molten Collapses. Eh? Ah sì? Ah, bene, bene. Bene, bene. Ciao, ciao. Okay, so the Molten Collapse is the Teferi, sure. Why is Vren bad? That's a good question. I don't know. Actually, I think I should just pass here. I want them to draw Ragavan and dash it. What's that? Takanuma? You don't have any creatures, so you have to mill it. You did a mill it. You have main deck Legion's End. Well, you did have a creature, Orcish Bowmaster. I'm sorry I didn't see it. Okay, I'm never gonna cycle anymore, I guess. Dothy. And they still have Orcish Bowmaster. I think I have to play Solitude anyway. Why is Control bad in Modern? Control is just bad. It's not in Modern. It's just reactive decks are flaws. Sometimes the cards are so powerful that the flaws of Control deck overpower the fact that they're just bad. Should probably cycle the Xander Lounge in response to the Bowmaster. I'll play Omnath. Drawing a card. Triggering the Orc. I gain life? Probably not. They must have Lightning Bolt. I'll accept it. I have to block the token though, because they have for sure more copies of Not Dead After All and such. Elisha. Oh, Keruga is dead. Thank you, Elisha. Welcome to the stream. Keruga is dead. Oh, I'll fetch. Game for life. Thank you, Alicia. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. I'll pass here. Slides. You hate Bowmasters. Hmm. Okay, more Omnath. Unfortunately, it's legendary. I'll just pass here. I think one of the few regrets I have in this game is the Teferi use. I didn't play around Molten Collapse. Could have done something. Yeah, Bowmaster is really cool. Yeah, I wish I didn't print it. But that's because my deck suffers a lot to this, the Murktide deck. It's okay, it's not that it's particularly overpowered or anything. Okay, my opponent has a Kroxa. Kroxa is good. I'll discard a Xander Lounge here, take 3 damage. I don't want to cycle it. I'll untap. If I draw fetch land, I'm lethal. Ooh, that's good too. If you draw fetch land, that was lethal there. It is like how heavily punishes X1s. Mm. Okay. I go for another one of these. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think it's a good card. I mean, they should print good cards, you know? I think it's a good card. I think it's fine. I think I'm just gonna discard Omnath, and then I may have lethal. I'll let you attack me. I think I'll go Solitude. I don't know why in block phase. Should have done it in... Should have done it in attack phase so I could block. That was a mistake of mine. Sorry. Okay. Good game. I think this is an easy sideboarding if I'm not mistaken. Everything else looks decent. The Tishanas look terrible. I may have answers for Blood Moon, but I probably don't care if they go Blood Moon. I just fetch my basics and I'm fine. Let's go. Game number 2. We go lands and spells. You're dumped. Can you not exile Kroxa there? You mean with Solitude? Yeah, but it gives my opponent 6 life. I had the win there, right? Okay. Here I want to go Sacred Foundry. No, spend on Sacred Foundry. Steam Vents. Steam Vents Plain Forest. Yeah. Steam Vents Plains Forest. Okay. If I went Sacred Foundry, I could have drawn Leyline Binding. I have to play Windswept Heath in case they go Blood Moon. They definitely have Blood Moon in their deck. Or Magus. I mean, Magus is much worse against me than Blood Moon. Actually, I want to fetch planes in case they steal away Ragavan. That wouldn't be bad to draw next turn to Teferi. Not even that good, to be honest. That's good draw. Leyline Binding, very powerful. Mm. I'll be on a Pithy Needle because I think I'm gonna binding the Orc now. Yeah, I'll bind the Orc. Okay, they go for Ragavan Fable, discarding the Omnath, so they let me with the One Ring. My life total isn't that high, although it's hard to lose when your hand contains 3 the One Ring. And your mana base isn't the Cabal Coffers one where you can't cast your spells, but you can actually tap 4 lands and play your ring. I just got a little flashback to that little game I played when I had 2 Cabal Coffers, Swamp, Takenuma. And my hand was 3 ring and I couldn't cast him. We got the Thoughtsis bug. Nice. I think the Thoughtsis bug only happened this game. The other games it didn't happen, as it usually happens with the bugs. But it is always funny to say when it happens. They can't cast Thoughtsis this time. What is this? Another Fable. I don't have any Sweeper, but I think I can... Let's see what I draw. Kind of wants to draw some lands. Manco per il cazzo. E va bene, let's play a new ring. R? I guess that's too few. We should play more than 26. That's okay. The only way to prevent the Thoughtseize bug is not by not playing Thoughtseize. Truer word have never been spoken. Fortunately, my deck doesn't play a Wrath of God. I really wish it did. Yeah, we got the lands. Let's go for Omnath. What do we do with 5 mana now? Oh wait, I have no mana now actually. The last card in hand was a Terminate. Okay, I'm dead. I want Subtlety. Probably over an Endurance. Nah, Subtlety sucks. Let's go. Beep. I'm gonna go Hallowed Fountain tapped. So I can go turn 2 Stomping Ground Binding, or I can go... I should probably just go fetch lands, just start playing around Blood Moon. We'll go Fire Ice for Blood Moon on turn 3, so I can slow roll that. Alright, I finally had the grief scam. And then my opponent isn't playing a Pioneer deck anymore. They're playing a strong deck, so you know that's a good part of the... That's a good part of playing the scam decks. Sometimes they're Pioneer decks, sometimes they're a good deck. And, you know, this deck is only alive because of this, little thing that they can do sometimes. Which still makes it, I don't think, very good in my opinion, but, you know, at least it makes it playable. I went to the dark side. What is it, the dark side? Going 0-2 in a league? Is that the dark side? I definitely don't want to go to the dark side if that means starting the league 0-2. Draw. Leyline Binding. Okay. Do I take up planes with Flooded Strand? I think so. Did I watch the heuristic study video? I didn't. What was it about? Oils. Nice. Good morning, Brian. Like binding. My opponent traded 3 cards for 2 and 1 card for 0. Hopefully, I will not lose this game as well. Return Keruga, which I will be able to cast once I cycle this Lorry for Island. Kerugona la 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 la. Kerugona la 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 la. Do, 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 do. It pays 4 and goes for Takenuma, finding in their deck, in the top of the deck, Orcish Bowmaster and Dothi, but they don't have double black, so they have to go for Bowmaster. Azure Swamp. What's their 4-drop of choice? It's Shelly D's. Okay. I think. Shelly D's. I think I'm gonna offer the trade and then go Omnath. Maybe wrong. Maybe wrong. Maybe it wasn't supposed to attack. Yeah, this was definitely a mistake to attack. I wonder why I did it. I guess because I'm bad? That must be the only reason. Are you playing any scanner for RCQs? There's no standard RCQ where I am. But I will be playing sealed RCQ. Friday night RCQ tournament that starts at 9:30, probably last until, I don't know, 4 a.m. The classic Italian tournaments. And then another RCQ I have on Sunday. Still, both of them sealed. Yeah. 50 euros. Ready to be poured. For the biggest dream of qualifying to a GP. Attack for 9. You have the Orc in hand. I know that. Taking this race against Shieldred. Okay, right? I'll play the ring. You play Orc in response. I'll go that gone. I'll pass now. I think in upkeep I want to tap the ring. Tap the ring. You play Orc. Results. I'll go Dead Gone. I hope you don't have a... Okay, that's dead. Nice. That's dead. I draw. I took 2 damage from the shield ray. You gain 2 life. I can't cast the Solitude as easily. You can Thoughtseize me. I know you tried. Magical Line will protect me from the Thoughtseize. Put in place Fable with in hand Thoughtseize. I shouldn't have played the land. Anyway, I untap, take 1, go down to 12, draw a card, and then if I want to draw 2, take in 4. Then I'll hopefully find an answer to Shield Red. We'll see. That's not it. Yes, this list is from Respectthecat. Do I tap the ring? I do tap the ring. I don't think life should be a problem. Okay, now I have a way to kill the Solitude. The Shield Word, sorry. I don't think life should be a problem in this game, so I'm gonna go Solitude now, and then attack with both. Bam, bam. Then I go for Fabadoo. Fabadoo. And pass, and I'm gonna Dead Gone the Goblin Shaman. I think you have a Thoughtseize in end. Probably discard it now to this Fable. What is it? No, you didn't discard it. What did you discard? Orc and Fetch land you discarded. Okay. I'll play dead. And I'll have 6. I was going to time? That's crazy. How long is this? 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now I played 2 matches. Man, I didn't notice. Time flies when you have fun, it seems. Ooh, Teferi, no. Let's play it. And we win! Yoril Grande wins the match. Lands and spells. Very nice. Seems like a cube hand. Like an average Mango Cube deck could have this hand, honestly. Okay, the Mikosin Gardens again. Tough matchup. Mango, what happened in Ghent? Exclamation mark. I had fun. It was a great weekend. My good friend Pivo won the tournament. So it was amazing. Yeah, had a ton of fun. Hey, Amuletos. That's very good. Did they have any amazing food in Ghent? No, no. We went to, as proper Italians do, we went to an Italian pizzeria, which was, yeah, probably the best meal of the weekend, for sure. The first day we arrived at the hotel, We went, we took our time in the hotel room and everything. Then we went to downstairs to the hotel restaurants at 9:30, maybe 9. I think it was 9 actually. No, it wasn't 9:30. It was 9. It might even be earlier than 9 actually. And they said they didn't have food anymore. They ran out of food, and I'm like, that doesn't seem reasonable for a restaurant. So yeah, we had to take a deliver takeaway, which arrived like, I don't know, 45 minutes later. Super cold, awful, crazy, terrible. Yeah, classic. A classic Northern European experience, I should say. But no, the next days we prepared better, and we went to actually the city, and we had good restaurants and such. Buongiorno Luca. How was my experience with Murktide? I didn't draw well. Played against some bad matchups. Classic Murktide experience, I would say. Average Murktide experience. Okay, my opponent has 4 mana. Let's see what they do with it. Maybe it was no, it's okay. I think I can win this game. I don't know. They're doing some unfair things over there. Fact. Razor. Is it a Titan turn? I guess. Take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Okay, my opponent is giving haste to their 2 Titans. I guess I may not win this game after all. It goes all in Valakuts. Interesting. I wonder why they go all in Valakuts. Floating mana in combat. Bah. So, Kaliman, are you my opponent from the very last match of the tournament against Mono Black? Nice, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What formats will make the use of the surveillance? I would say everyone. Honor, nice to meet you, Honor. I would say every format will make use of the new surveillance. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll see if I draw it. Binding. Interesting. I don't draw fetch land, so unfortunately I can't go. I think I'm just gonna concede that I'm a little bit bored by the gameplay of these two decks. I feel like I could continue, but I'm gonna just concede. Yes, I was sideboarded earlier. I'm not sure if it's right or wrong, but I'm just gonna do it. Do you think stream sniping is prevalent in leagues? I would say it isn't. I would say it is not. Often my opponent makes play that isn't optimal given my hand. And even if I do, I don't assume they snipe, so I would say it isn't. Why endurance against Amulet? Okay, so this may be super stupid, and actually I want to try it out. But I think there's a world where you go, like, you just ring lock them with endurance, shuffling back your cards. Obviously, it isn't up on turn 4, but later in the game, that might be your win condition. So, Fable PE. I make a ton of content in for Modern. You can check the podcast or the Sunday Murktide video where I talk about Murktide. So, a lot of content out there. Okay, let's just go Sacred Foundry untapped. Pass. In case they go turn 1 Saga, I may wanna wear Tier. Expedition map. Okay. I don't know if this makes any sense, but I'm gonna wear Tier this. It did not make much sense. I'm gonna grab a Xander Lounge and I'll play Binding. Spelunchione, ok. Or do you check statistics? Follow Karsten, Frank Karsten on Twitter. But again, if you check out the podcast that we make every week, we refer to a lot of those datas and stats. Okay, so my opponent may go for Titan next turn. But stats aren't the whole story. Like, you should also just check the top decks of a tournament. Okay, so they don't go for Titan this turn. They go for a ring instead. It's fine, right? We have the binding. Ring. I have access to 5 mana. What do I want to do with 5 mana? I think it can just be binding on Teferi, binding on that thing, and I guess just a fairy bound saga. Yeah, yeah. Let's go Teferi bind. Sorry, Teferi bounce saga, and then binding on that thing, which I'm gonna refuse to call the One Ring, and I'm also gonna refuse its sight as much as I can. Hey, defense grid. A little dirty. Just get Ephemerate. In Pauper. Oh, I don't like that deck. So slow. I'm glad that Chichijiro won a challenge with it, but I feel like whenever I see it in paper, it just never wins. When my opponent play it, they never win. Even on Magic Online, I think I played it a couple of times and didn't seem impressive. It's just too slow, and I don't know. I think there's better slow decks. That's just like top lands and just yeah. You've been loving Pauper? Nice. Yeah, we have I definitely my content in Pauper is definitely doing very well. I feel like the Pauper is kind of booming right now, at least content-wise. Tournaments are also doing well. Our local league always has like over 20 people, whereas you can barely find 6 for a draft. So yeah, definitely a format I should maybe play more. I stream it once in a while. I try to do it once a week. Sometimes I don't do it once a week, but yeah. Opponent decided to take a break at the end step. I guess I shouldn't have conceded game one. If I knew they would have taken a break. CC! Cristiano Calcano, thank you for the 3rd month. Welcome to the stream. Are you back? Are you back in the New York? Put in disconnected. You woke up before 6 a.m.? Man, tomorrow, Calc, it's time to draft no stop. Are you ready? Are you ready to hit that single Idlin Qs with me? Man, I so much look forward to just being in the Discord and just draft no stop. Should we start actually from the single elims or just with a random Qs first? What do you think? Nah, setting up private thing is I don't know, I'm lazy. I just go into single elim queues. They usually fire. Why is this deck called Keruga instead of Omnath? Well, you can call it whatever you want. You can call it Keruga Omnath. You can call it Omniruga. You can call it Keruga La Tortuga, even though it's not a turtle. It does rhyme. It's up to you. You are in charge of names. Swiss first to learn. But what if, Calc, what if our other people are also learning and you get to learn together? No, vabbè, look at them. No, opponent, I won't let you do. I won't let you do that. The Mikosin Garden's ability is removed from the stack, not from the card, unfortunately. Always learning, it's beautiful. It is beautiful indeed. I think I'm gonna tap a land of yours so that you can't play the card, the Titan card. Forced learning sometimes. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes it's forced learning. But it's fine. Honestly, just whenever I have to draft for a competitive event like a Pro Tour, it's always super fun. Maybe in my mind, I kind of idolize the moment when that happens. It's actually not the greatest, but in my mind, it is. It's maybe like top 10 things of my life, I would say. I don't know. Just random numbers. Maybe endurance sucks. I shouldn't have it in my deck. Oh, che palle i cani comunque, mamma mia, senti qua. Alright, qua. So I can go Keruga and draw so many cards. Just notice the double mango cam. What do you mean double mango cam? What have you noticed? Oh, the photo in the background. Yeah. Boom! Draw million. La Solitude. Did I draw a white card? No, Marco's by you. Oh wow, I drew Force of Vigors. I'm still going for the Solitude. La Solitude. I have 16 cards in my hand. Will I win the game? So why you need endurance, my friends? Is this why you need endurance, your friend? Am I going to endurance, actually? I tap my lands out randomly. I don't have a triple green. Sorry, double green. Yeah, I probably don't care about Force of Vigor. I have Subtlety and such. I even have Binding. Ah, ma mista zit. Che palle. Alright, let's endurance myself. And then I'm going to discard of a lot of cards. I was supposed to tap a land, but upkeep, but whatever. Alright, thank you, opponent, for conceding. I appreciated it. Keruga la Tortuga. What if I got one endurance only? Opponent seen enough. No, I'll go two. I have my one Force of Vigor. It's gonna carry me. Gonna go Force of Vigor, Pitch Endurance, turn 2 on Saga Amulet go. Edzipedza will win the game, chat. We will win the game. We will win the game. Keruga? Well, that's a keep. Woo! A raid from Canister MTG. Thank you, Canister. We're playing 4-color Keruga against Amulet Vigor. Amulet of Titan. Yeah. MLPG, I should have done that way. I made a mistake, but thankfully I didn't get punished, which is typical Magic experience. Ooh, look at this. Look at this standard curve of Spara's headquarters, Ziatora's Proving Ground, Leyline Binding. Actually, I don't have Leyline Binding, but it's in our heart. Always in our heart. Some standard mana base sequencing here. Ooh, Los Amuletos. What else? That's 2 mana for you. You do anything? Or not? Defense grid. Grazer. Oh, wow. They can go up to 3 mana now with another bounce land. That's pretty cool. So they have Flare West in hand. They have 3 mana. Let's see what they do with 3 mana. The Dryad. Ooh. Very good, very good. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the following. I will simply disenchant. No, I will simply disenchant the Dryad and play another tap land. I have the Golgari Rot farm. I guess they can technically play the One Ring this turn. But yeah, with a forest, they could have played the One Ring anyway, so no way I could have done it. No way I could have stopped it. This has to be the best matchup, right? No, Kalk. I doubt. I doubt that any of these 2 decks has a best matchup against each other. I think it's pretty close. Well, it's good to Fairy Bounce Ring. It's not good, but unfortunately, I don't have that many other things available to me. I guess you could technically go. My cards lined up well before the One Ring. It was the case. I think for color had a great matchup against the Amulet, but after the One Ring, I think that it changed a lot. Like the One Ring is just by itself a threat, and you have position for binding, and you don't have counter spells. So they just resolve the ring, draw a bunch of cards, and then just they decide to go off in one turn. Yeah. I mean, I lost round 1 to Amulet, and I'm probably gonna lose round 2 to Amulet. Sorry, round 3, whatever this is. Tishana is good against them. Yeah, sure. Tishana is good against them. But dude, in new Surveillance will see a lot of play. I'll probably be like 1 of in some decks with fetch lands. Probably in this one, yeah. In this one, I would definitely play 1 Surveillance over one of these Triumphs. Yeah, they got the proper mana to play the ring. Oh, I love that they got Crumbling Vestige. Crumbling Vestige is great. I love this land. So good. Okay. They maybe could have gotten a Bounce Land Bezeju, but that wasn't 4 mana, so. Oh, nice. Leyline Binding. Exactly what I wanted. Allora, let's go. Binding on the ring. And now the question is, do I want to play Wear Tear? I may not. They already have enough mana for the amulet. I just go land go and see what happens. Could have also returned Keruga now that I think about it. Yeah, actually, I should have done that. I should have returned Keruga. That was a mistake. I forgot about it. I'm gonna go Solitude pitch Teferi. I don't even want to use Wear Tear. Because it might hit a Urza Saga. Yeah, I definitely punted on not getting Keruga. Do 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 do. Do I want to grab a land with Lórien Revealed? I might just plus Teferi and draw 3 if they do nothing. I don't know, I mean, they have 6 cards in hand. Really wish I didn't concede game 1. I could have stalled the game for a bunch of turns and they could have died with okay, well, I guess now I wanna wear it, right? Yeah. And they could have died with the on time, like the 7 minutes left. But that would have meant like losing like 3 minutes of my lives in exchange of a win, of a possible win. It's obviously not a guaranteed win. All right, let's get the last try. I'm running 6 to draw into. And now I think I'm gonna go Island Go, playing this Lórien Revealed the instant speed. Spelunking. Okay. Migro Chamber tapped. Okay. Five mana, Ancestor Recall. Just like people love to say, right? Yeah. Oh, 5 mana Ancestor Recall. It is always funny to say that you're playing Ancestor Recall and then it's 5 mana next to it. What's the time? Ooh, it's 1 p.m. Yeah, after this league, I'll stop. I'll probably play at least one more match off stream. All it's about 2 hours. I might even stop it. I might even go like 1-2 drop. Man, this is boring. It was boring. This league was boring. Not the best compliment you can say to some things, but at least it was in company with my Twitch chat. Imagine if I had to like test this deck and it was a league like this. That'd be terrible. Twitch chat actually being the real out here. I'm excited for Saremo this week. Is it this week or is it next week? I heard it's next week. This is what turns people to living end. Yeah. I am excited though. I'd love to. I mean, I don't watch it, but I love to like maybe like hear the news or see the TikToks, see the people getting excited for some things that isn't only soccer or football or whatever you want to call it. It's this week. All right, no, I'm excited about it for sure. I like to see like I like the interviews and obviously I'll listen to songs that will happen in the following days and etc. All right, what do I do here? Well, let's go ring, draw a card. Final year with Amadeus. Oh, they announced this is official. Merda. Allora, I drew a binding, which is nice. So binding the ring immediately. I think I want to go. What do I go with Teferi? Want to bounce the ring? No, I think I just plus. Mm, bounce ring or plus? No, okay, I'll bounce ring for the next turn. Seeing their turn down, I myself offer to appear. Yeah, I think they do that a lot, right? Sportsmen just don't love to go. I think Berrettini went 1 or 2 years ago after winning something big, though. I'd love to. I would have 100%. I would have 100% watched the Sinner interview and interaction that happened. And I don't even watch tennis. I just know who he is. I just love to see successful people talking on like random interview. It's fun, I think. Hmm. So play this Fire Ice on the Mikasin Gardens. Come to New York and it'll take me to the US Open. Nah. Oh, I drew. Now, you know what? I'll pass. I don't want to. I think Teferi is great to bounce the ring. I think I'm going to win on time. This would have been an easy win on time if I didn't concede game one. But it's probably going to be a win on time regardless. Again, I don't really know how do you win this matchup in paper without the clock helping you out. But I know that this game will be won on paper on time again. By the way, Calc, we'll come to New York again. Not soon, but we will. I mean, I went to New York in holiday twice. It was really, really good. I'm sure there's also other places that are good. I don't know. Yeah, no, it never snowed when I went. Okay, let's go. Omnath, draw, fetch land, crack, lanes, ring, draw, Let's go Teferi Bounce. Buongiorno Terlollo. Teferi Bounce. F6. F6. Buongiorno Terlello. Are you at your classes? You know, Terlello had to come back home to attend classes yesterday. Bounce the ring, yeah, the time walk. Next turn I can go Ring Solitude for 5 mana. I may lose, maybe. I mean, there's a world where I lose. Unlikely, but there's a world where I lose. 2 minutes. It's not nothing. I think all my 3 opponent went to a red timer in this league, by the way. Even the scam player went to a red timer. It's kind of crazy to think. La solitudine. Did I see that Hive Mind torpedoed a challenge this weekend? Yeah, I also know the person. Yeah, he's an Italian. I saw it. Alright, 1 minute 40 for my opponent. Let's see. It's very dirty to win this way. Is it? I think it's very dirty to have 10 minutes less than your opponent. That is definitely very dirty. Oh, this feels like a game where you have Ren and 6, honestly, with this many lands. Right, I don't have the ring protection, so I may lose the game in 1 minute. Let's see what happens. You found your Sheoldreds? No way. Where were they? Where were they? I think I can definitely see losing in 50 seconds. You find some for me. Classic box you didn't check. Yeah, the classic. Okay, let's see. Ooh, another Valakut. Oh no! GG, I lost. Okay, so on one side I lost. You know, I could have won, especially when I did that. But on the bright side, I get to drop at 1-2 without feeling bad. Because if I was 2-1, I felt like I needed to continue, and that would have felt really bad. So honestly, this was a win-win situation because I get to drop. You know, it's good. GG's. It was a League of Magic, where we both played Magic, and the Keruga deck mostly lost. Yeah, that's okay. GG's, GG's. And yeah, have a good time, everyone. Thank you for watching this.